All right, everybody, Bob Ciccarello with Jack Titone. We're here. We just concluded the Iowa Pro and the NPC Battle of Champions. Jack, congratulations on another successful show, 25 pros and over 200 NPC amateurs.
Thank you. Very, very long evening.
Jack managed to contain himself after a long weekend, but as a successful show, as you can see, Jack, the place was packed up nice. Dexter Jackson coming into town, still looking great off of about 9 months worth of competing, so he looked great, and the audience certainly enjoyed him.
Yeah, Dexter looked good. He's been in this part of the country a few times, so the Iowa folks love him. He's guest posed for Ernest a few times at his shows, and here we are in middle November, and we had a packed house and a very small demographics in a part of the country that no one's heard about or thought that we could do. Have some big events at, and here we are. We got the NPC strong, and we're filling the house.
Yeah, I tell you what, no complaints here in November. That's for sure, Jack. But you've definitely proved over and over again it can be done, and especially going into small markets. There's a lot of bodybuilding and a lot of bodybuilding fans. Jack, IFBB Professional Bikini here in Iowa. 25 pros. I mean, this is one of the biggest shows of the year, actually.
Yeah, they stole the show, and we had a 40 by 24-foot stage for them, and we couldn't get them all on here without like sardines. But for middle November, I'm looking at 25 girls that are in fantastic shape. I don't think one of them was out of shape. Made it very hard for the judges, and as you and I talked about, a lot of faces and names on that list that we didn't know who they were, and I think a lot of them, even though maybe they weren't in the top 5 this evening, have probably made a name for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, there's about 24 names under that I didn't know of, and I pretty much see them all year long. But a great opportunity to get some much-needed points early in the season, so some girls getting the jump. When the smoke cleared, it was the charming one, Narman Asriya, coming out on top. She was probably repeat champ. That's right.
It's repeat.
So looks like Iowa's definitely good luck for her. And newcomer Catherine Ampolini. Boy, she looked fantastic, finishing in second place. Of course she's Italian, you know what I mean? One of ours. And Kanea Yancey in third place. Well, I tell you what, this top 5, Brina Martinez in 4th, and Sheena Jane Anderton in 5th place. So, I mean, I tell you what, that top 5, top notch.
Yeah. Once again, I got to give it up for all the girls. Reason one is they were all in great shape, and that's very difficult to do this time of year, to be in the type of shape that most of them, if not all of them, were in. And 2, we had 6 girls from out of country, and that in itself is tiresome and taxing to do, to fly, water, all that kind of stuff, and come into a show, into an area that you're not familiar with, and not look like hell. And they all look fantastic. And once again, I'm very proud of the community here in Davenport, Iowa. They support us 4 years strong. Our NPC numbers they're growing each year, and that's obviously a good sign. And we let everybody know at this show that we'll be doing a show up in Des Moines in the middle of summer next year, and I think that'll be another great demographic area for us to reap the benefits of some strong NPC numbers.
Yeah, truly international. Australia, New Zealand, Russia. So they were coming from all corners of the globe on this one. Well, Jack, a very successful show. Started out a few glitches at first, but we got everything worked out, and a great job by the staff here.
Staff was fantastic. Amanda Limas was my head expediter this evening. She did a real good job, and we had a couple brand new expediters working with us that are seasoned NPC bodybuilders. Lenny Wolf and his delightful wife Lynn helped out. Didn't miss a beat, first time, and I attribute that to some good coaching by Amanda and myself. And to run a show as big as this was, not to miss a beat, not to tick off the head judge, and for the people in the show to watch the show and realize, wow, it's really smooth. That's fantastic. And there's so many things, as you know, Bob, that happens at a show that, as the MC or the promoter, we pride ourselves on not happening, but we try to prevent them from happening. But at the end of the day, the most fulfilling thing for me as a promoter to hear is when the competitors grab me and say, thank you, this was the best run show. I felt well treated backstage. I knew what was going on. That's important. All the other stuff can happen. You can have music problems, this, that. But as long as the kids know that they're being taken care of, they know what to expect, that for me is what counts.
Well, another great show from Titone Productions. Speaking of which, what's next coming up for Titone Productions? You got almost a dozen shows now, Jack. So what can the competitors and the fans alike looking forward to? When's the next time you got a stage going?
It'll be April 4th. From now till then, you'll see me at Nationals, judging Nationals.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. And at that point, I'm going to say goodbye, everybody. Love you. See you in 4 months. Don't want to see you till then. And I'm going to enjoy some family time. Holidays are big for us Titones. And we're going to look forward to seeing everybody in about 4 or 5 months.
You got it. All right, Jack. Well, congratulations once again. That's going to wrap things up here in Iowa for Jack Titone. I'm Bob Chick. That's going to finish it off here in Iowa.